About ready to drive in the sun. I got to put on my lady sunglasses, according to the haters. I still laugh about that. Ray-Bans are now ladies sunglasses. Oh, talk about the worst gatekeeping. You're gatekeeping sunglasses. That's funny. Leaving the school, all the school traffic, the people who, oh, I got to drop my little one right up front. Junior can't walk. Good morning, Georgie. Georgie's awake. Good morning, Joan. See, I was smart. I actually scheduled this and I put links out on social media ahead of time. That's how on top of things I was today. Now I just got to deal with California drivers. Hey, Paul, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, you guys all got here before me. I'm at a four-way stop. Go. And then Mr. Bus Driver. Okay, I guess I'll go. Georgie got up before the sun? What? What? That's crazy. Crazy girl. I filmed some stuff this morning. You guys won't see it for a while. But we'll go out there eventually. Eventually. I'm filming all these videos. They're going to go out. I don't do my Paul Lind impression enough. I need to do that more. Hey, Teresa. Good to see you. I did talk with Brett and Therese Granger. They are on their cruise, and they seem to be enjoying it. We got to figure out where the next cruise is going to go. I was, I don't know if I'd want to go out of Cape Canaveral again. The check-in process was not good. The check-in to the cruise, and also the airport in Orlando was a mess. Yeah, I'm happy for them too. I noticed they schedule a lot of content to go out, so that's good. Uh, yeah, Brett did. So I Brett kept asking me for tips, and I was giving him tips. The one thing that he did say he didn't get as a tip that he would recommend is if you're a coffee fan and you like creamer, especially the flavored creamer, bring your own. And I didn't think about that. My family, Alaska, I'm down for Alaska. My family does do creamer, and they do the flavored creamer. I am not a creamer person, so that hit my radar. But my mom was okay with just regular creamer. Um, I just I'm slowly converting them to moving off of sugar and getting on the sweetener. And I'm not an opponent of creamer. Like, it's just not my thing. Uh, I do tell people be careful with the flavored creamers because those have a lot of sugar already in them. And if you're adding sugar, you might as well just eat a donut. And don't get me wrong, I love donuts. I go nuts for donuts. So I'm just now, because of my doctor, I'm now very conscious of my sugar intake. And don't get me wrong, I still eat sugar, still a major part of my diet, but I have made some changes. Uh, it is still cold here. We had high winds last night again, but they were getting better. We didn't have it for as long as I've been having it. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Ugh. Damn you! All these things are falling. What was that? Oh, those were sunglasses. Oh no, those were my actual glasses. I need these. I need them at night and reading. Coffee, and you make your own creamer, but if you have to, do the Dunkin' Extra. You know what's funny? If you go into a Dunkin' Donuts and you look at the uh, espresso machine, if it's an older espresso machine, Skipper put it there. I was on a project for a coffee company, and we built the espresso machines for Dunkin' Donuts, and I was on that project for the logistics. So I was the one making sure that they would go from Germany and Switzerland, where they were built, fly into the United States, and then get distributed. I worked with a project manager at UPS. It was a very good project. I enjoyed it. Don't have coffee, you're not nice. I'm not like I won't be. Well, no, I can be at the top of my game, but yeah, on those days where I'm not at the top of my game, if I have my coffee, I will be at the top of my game. Um, I did notice something. So, sometime back, I did a video about the United States Navy, and they named a ship after Harvey Milk, the USS Harvey Milk. It's since been renamed. But with all these people talking about Trump and the Republicans they're protecting these pedophiles, I'm like, oh, wait a second. The Democrats and Biden named a Navy ship after a pedophile. Harvey Milk was in a relationship with a man named Jack Gallen McKinley, and they started dating when McKinley was 16. But Harvey Milk met him when they were 15, or when he was 15. And Harvey Milk was an adult. He was 30s and 40s during their relationship, and it was an abusive relationship. And after Harvey Milk's death, they had broken up. But after Harvey Milk's death, McKinley had given interviews about his relationship with Harvey Milk. Um, and Yeah, now they're trying to scrub all that because they don't. Now it's, like, we now recognize that as an abusive relationship, as a grooming relationship. And yeah, they're scrubbing it. And I was told this morning, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. But the thing is, the internet is forever. There's plenty of stuff out there showing their relationship. They're trying to scrub it like it was taken off the Wikipedia page. I'm going to try to see if I can show when it was taken off the Wikipedia page and who took it off. But yeah, there's too much out there to deny it. Right? Why didn't the Clintons show up? The Clintons think they're above the law. That's why. But yeah, that's the big thing. Like, they're like they named a Navy ship, and this was common knowledge about their relationship. Sadly, McKinley did take his own life, but that was common. I believe I believe he did that in the 80s and 90s. That was actually common of gay men. Society was different than what it was today. But he did take his own life. But that was after he publicly had spoke about his relationship with Harvey Milk. But yeah, uh, I'm glad that the ship is no longer named after Harvey Milk, but now the same people who did that are, trying to put the Epstein stuff on the other party. The Epstein stuff, it damages both parties. As I've said previously, it was a definitely a Mossad operation, but most likely a Mossad and CIA joint operation. That's why we'll never get a full redaction of all the files. We still don't even have the Kennedy files. I was watching a guy the other day who believes that there was a second shooter, and it was a Dallas police officer um, who was there shooting with Oswald. And he does give some proof, and he claims it's J.D. Tippit. J.D. Tippit is the police officer that Oswald shot and killed after the assassination. That's why he was initially arrested, because they weren't sure about Kennedy, but they definitely had him for J.D. Tippit because he was seen in the area. And yeah, so that's the whole thing. Apparently, according to this guy, thing I was watching, this is not verified, but according to the files, J.D. Tippit and Oswald were seen at Jack Ruby's club in the months ahead of the shooting. So if that's true in the files, there are some links for an hour. Oh, Cash App doesn't take Amex. That stinks. Here's the thing, Georgie. You see if the lawyer will do a split payment and then just take the Amex that way. Epstein isn't dead. Yeah, I've seen some of the information about that. The people referring to him in emails after he was in the files. People referring to Epstein being alive after he was dead, and that would not surprise me. We know that they used a fake body. Why? You guys tell me. Why would the jail have a fake body there ready to go when Epstein died? They tell on themselves. Has Trump released the UFO files yet? Well, he did a thing where they're going to be released. Will we know? Probably not. I don't think we've. I think we've. I think there's been contact, but not like. I don't think we've made contact. You know what I mean? Like we know that they're out there. They probably send us messages, but we don't have a back and forth with them. I think that will be coming. And I don't even know if they're aliens. I believe they're probably most likely multi-dimensional beings. Yeah, a lot of lawyers will do that. I've done that with lawyers before. Done a split payment. What else you guys want to talk about? Uh, Thankfully, today Nancy Guthrie was not dominating the news channel. Oh my God! It only took 20 days. Jesus. I was like, finally, I'm tired of hearing about this bullshit. They're not, that's, I always hated Nancy Grace. And what was the other one that would do those stories? Greta Van Susteren. Who else? Where they would just get on these stories and never move on. You know, uh, Casey Anthony. What was the one? Uh, Natalie Holloway. They would just get on these stories, and like months later, it's like, we don't care. There's nothing new here. When will he send that $2,000 check? I never said that anyone was getting a $2,000 check. So I did say he was going to cut our taxes, and our taxes got cut. And the economy is still doing good. It grew by 2.2%. It's funny because, yeah, inflation's down, economy is growing, and the oh no, not inflation, economy, and unemployment is staying stable. So there you go. Economy's doing great. Let's talk about how white your beard is getting. Yeah, I'm old. I'm a couple years. I'm gonna be 50. Yeah, I don't mind getting old. I do mind the toll it takes on my body. I've got another short coming out today. I've got like 2 weeks of shorts already planned. The tariffs just got hit in a blow in the spring. Mm, I didn't see that decision come out yet. So, and the tariffs have already done their job. That's the other thing. Uh, tax credit went up, improves my refund. Yep, right, right, Amanda. Uh, but hey, I age gracefully. But a lot of that is because I'm still 13 at heart. I'll never change. I'll be 80 and still laughing at the dumbest shit. Um, some crows near me here. Uh, I'm waiting. We get the turkey vultures. They do come through here, but it's a little bit early for them yet. This looks like it's going to be an early spring here. When is CBS going to shut Colbert up? I don't know. They're not making money off him. His ratings suck. Um, but yeah, looks like it's going to be an early spring here where I live. It's going to be in the 70s this week. It's 50 today, so 50s today and tomorrow, and then it's going to warm up to the 70s. So it'll be nice here. I'm already planning work I'm going to do outside. I'm like a fine one. Red wine, stay close to me. But yeah, so today's a good day. Um, got some good things planned today and possibly this weekend. Um, my friend Kelly, we were talking. She had to go to the ER the other night. She's been having this persistent pain in her neck, and it turns out at some point in our travels, she fractured a vertebrae. And it's high up, so it's nothing where she needs to like wear a brace or anything. It will heal. She's had this lingering pain, feels like a knot in her neck. Why am I not wearing a hat? I got my hat right here. I wear it when it's cold and the car is warm right now. Are VA benefits taxable? Some are, but disability is not taxable. So that is why all the veterans need to work to get their 100% disability rating. Once you get your 100% disability rating, it's $3,900 tax free every month. And that is not like Social Security disability. VA disability, you can still work. What VA disability means is the government is 100% responsible for all of your medical issues. I'm blushing. That's okay, Joan. Yeah, years ago when I started losing my hair, I was like, I've got the head shape where I look good bald. So I'm trying to think. I've been shaving my head since 2013. So we're over 10 years. I still have some hair, but I just look better bald, like completely bald. Shave it the hell all off. I haven't shaved in a couple days, so there's a little bit of stuff there. Not every guy looks good bald or shaven. There's some dudes with some weird head shapes. People claim VA issues just to get a free check. It's very common. No, no. Look, upstate. No, you're. I will say right now, the majority of what you're saying is false. It is false. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button there. Um, those are veterans who've earned those benefits. And I'll tell you the biggest thing right now, every veteran I know, I have yet to meet a veteran who does not have at least PTSD. Like, you will go through PTSD just going through basic training. And it's funny because when we have like detainees and like all the people for ICE right now, they're saying they're being tortured, and the stuff that they use and say, oh, they're being tortured. Those are all things that you go through in basic training, plus more things in basic training. Oh, okay. So I get a thing says Supreme Court strikes down Trump's tariffs. Okay, so the decision came out. I haven't read it yet. We'll read it. It we'll see what the decision says. Everyone I stirred with plate, some sort of disability, get a free check. If you know, you know, pal. Mm, no, it's not a free check. They've served, so it's not a free check. Like, and here's the thing: there are people who have accused me of faking stuff, right? Everything I've put in for, I legitimately have. I have had legitimate things that were denied. In fact, the VA, I had an appeal, and after 2 years, they had to accept my appeal because they denied legitimate issues that were in my medical record from my time in service. When are we bombing Iran? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I do know that we're moving strike groups into the area. There's always been a strike group in the Persian Gulf, like for almost for my whole life, but now there's two. We have moved a second into the area. So, do I see us bombing? Yes, I do. A draft dodging coward can give military orders. Pathetic. See, that's the problem. He had a medical deferment, the exact same medical deferment that Biden got, the exact same one. Um, so, and here's the thing: they're like, well, he had his doctors. You don't get a medical deferment unless an army doctor signs off on it. Well, that's your opinion, Corinne. I disagree. I am looking at my checkbook, and Trump's administration has put more money in my pocket, so I am doing very well, and I'm very happy with this administration. Yeah, we get trolls when you do the vertical. YouTube puts you in more people's feeds, and there's a reason why I occasionally will do vertical because I want to expand and talk to more people. Email info with our parent support group. Sure. Amanda, Veteran Nation at protonmail.com. You see it right down there in the ticker below. You can always email me. I also got that phone number in there. You can text me too. Cat. Okay. The economy is doing great. The economy is doing amazing right now. Could it be doing better? Probably. I'm actually happy that it's going well at a sustainable rate. I don't like the wide dips. I'd much rather it do this, which is exactly what it's doing. Every veteran should get a sleep study, and a lot of folks have sleep apnea and don't know it. You are 100% right, SK. 100% correct. I did one. I am rated 50% off of sleep apnea alone. And if you don't think the military affected that, you're out of your mind. I've got PTSD and sleep apnea. They're related things. You get PTSD, you're probably going to get sleep apnea. Show me that checkbook. Why would I show you a checkbook? I'm telling you, look, if you watch this, I just took a cruise. If you watch this channel, you will figure out that, oh, yeah, I am doing better this year than what I have been the last several years. And the thing is, you're seeing that in the consumer confidence numbers too. So it's not just me. Yeah, CSK, you too. It's 7:30, guys. I do have to go pick up my coworker. Like I said, I do have a short plan for coming out today. I will be back tomorrow as well. I might be filming some more. I already filmed a couple videos. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Sadly, I'm wrapping things up right now because I got to get going. But yeah, I have a couple videos, a couple of them in the pipeline, ready to come out, and I might be filming some more this weekend. We're actually talking about maybe going into Joshua Tree Park this weekend. So if we do that, I'll take a couple videos, and it'll be fun stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your comments, questions, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.